Morning, friends and family of friends. Happy Wednesday the 19th, everyone. Here we are, hump day again, in the middle of another self-made awesome week. Sunrise will be at 6:49 today, and sunset will be at 5:30, giving us 10 hours and 41 minutes of daylight today. Presently, it's 7 degrees outside, and as promised, we're going to be a little bit on the colder side today and tomorrow, with highs making it only into the low 20s. But it will be sunny, so make the most of it, because warmer weather is on the way. All right. From our family of friends celebrating birthdays today, happy birthday, Teresa Dalton, James Ford, Tony Cardenas, Michelle Helada, Jennifer Quest, Molly Brown, and last but not least, a second mom and awesome sweet person. Happy 97th birthday to Ida Fuller. Our celebrity birthday shout out starts with an actress first known for leading her role on the series, Intruders. She would later land a starring role as Eleven on the Netflix series Stranger Things. She was also cast in 2019 blockbuster film Godzilla, King of Monsters. Miley Bobby Brown turns 16 today. Our next celebrity is a young actress who was cast as the young Bruce Wayne on Fox series Gotham. He also made appearances on TV shows as Criminal Minds and The Office. David Mazouz turns 19 today. And February 19th is kind of slim pickings for celebrity birthdays. That's okay, because this morning minute post have been running a little bit longer than we intended. But our last shout out is for a singer who got a start with a band called The Miracles. The Miracles helped define the Motown sound. He also played with a band called The Five Chimes until 1972, and then he pursued his solo career. He released such popular songs as A Quiet Storm, Tears of a Clown, You've Really Got a Hold on Me, and I Second That Emotion. Smokey Robinson turns 80 years old today. All right, moving on to history. This day in history. On this day in 1942, we mark a grim day in the United States history when President Roosevelt signed Executive Order 9066, a controversial World War II policy with lasting consequences for Japanese Americans. Executive Order 9066 ordered the removal of residents, enemy aliens from parts of our West Coast vaguely identified as military areas. This resulted in roughly 110,000 Japanese Americans being relocated to U.S. prison camps, referred to as internment camps. 2/3 of these people were U.S. citizens. Not to make excuses or justifications, it was horrible. But remember, this was all done in reaction to Pearl Harbor attack on our nation, and what was shaping up to be a very bloody World War II. It's important that we don't forget what we've come through as a country to become the awesome nation we are today. We shouldn't forget our history or rewrite it just because some parts of it are ugly. It's how we learn. It's how we continue to grow and become a better nation with each success and failure. 3 years later, on this day in 1945, U.S. troops started their attack on the small island of Iwo Jima. With more than 7,000 U.S. soldiers killed, it was one of the costliest battles in World War II. The famous photo of the raising of the flag on Mount Suribachi would take place 4 days later. These were horribly brutal, entrenched battles. The battle for Iwo Jima lasted until March 26th. On this day in 1988, two men began a horseback journey from the southern tip of South America all the way to the Arctic Circle. They completed the voyage in September 1993. A mere 5.5-year horseback ride journey. That's actually pretty awesome. On this day in 2008, the ailing Cuban leader Fidel Castro steps down, 49 years after taking power in an armed revolution. This ended the Cold War fracas that made him an icon to the leftists and a tyrant to his foes. And finally, on this day in 2012, Dutch scientists grow meat from stem cells. A team of scientists led by Professor Mark Post has successfully grown muscle tissue in the lab from stem cells. This step was the first towards their goal of creating a lab-grown hamburger. This might be one of these cases of just being a little bit too old for this leap in society or food production or whatever you call it. I'm actually okay with that. I'll take the ribeye or the Angus burger with pepper jack cheese, please. So, all right, from our comedy corner. Why can't orphans play baseball? Because they don't know where home is. That one's horrible. All right, today is National Chocolate Mint Day, National Eyelash Day, and National Vet Girls Rise Day. And of course, we did a little bit of research about that one. National Vet Girls Rise Day recognizes the immense dedication of nearly 2 million U.S. veterans who are women. The day not only recognizes women veterans, but it's also a day for women veterans to support one another and to share resources, build relationships, and spread awareness concerning the needs of women veterans. Well, and I will never miss an opportunity to thank our awesome veterans for everything we have as a country. And today, a very special thanks to you lady veterans. Today's morning motivational: the only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. I love it. All right. Well, family and friends and friends and family of friends, let's continue our adventures in Fun Facts, episode 22. We'll make it a rolling start here. Did you know that Barbie and Ken have full names, as in Barbie doll and the Ken doll that have been around for quite a while? Barbie's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts, and Ken's is Kenneth Carson. Both of them are named after Ruth Handler's children. Ruth was the creator of the Barbie Empire. Here's another one for the name trivia column. Chuck E. Cheese is a name much like Barbie and Ken. Chuck E. Cheese isn't just your favorite anthropomorphic mouse nickname. His full name is actually Charles Entertainment Cheese. Okay, here's another fun little tidbit. The color orange was named after the fruit, in contrast to popular belief. The fruit wasn't named for the color, but the other way around. The first known use of the word orange to describe a color in English took place in 1512, and it was used to describe the look of what we know as oranges. It kind of reminds me of the old age question, which came first, the chicken or the egg? And we'll end with a fun bit of background on a tongue twister that most of us are familiar with. She Sells Seashells by the Seashore. It was likely written about an 1800s female paleontologist who sold dinosaur bones. While She Sells Seashells by the Seashore is a terrifically tricky tongue twister, it's also a bit of history. The saying is thought to have been inspired by Mary Manning, a woman who was born in 1799 and ran a little fossil stand on Dorset Beach in England, a location that is known as Jurassic Coast due to the plentiful amount of dinosaur bones in the area. Manning was also responsible for finding some of the first dinosaur fossils unearthed in Britain, including a complete 200 million year old Ichthyosaurus skeleton that she came across when she was just 12 years old. I suppose that one almost could have made it into our origin series. But anyway, thank you for your time, and keep the torch of curiosity lit until our next, adventure in Fun Facts continues. Belinda and I do appreciate the time that you spend with us each day. Our goal is to offer a mix of entertainment and education in each of our Morning Minute posts. After all, knowledge is power, and we love to share what we come across. We hope you are enjoying the experience. Please continue to like, follow, and share us with your family and friends. Thank you again for your time. Make it an awesome day. You do have the power. We're out of here.